So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the final of the EastRand Challenge 2023. That's Team Key from Senton taking on Tshwane from Pretoria. Tshwane here winning the toss and they like to bet first. So sit back, relax and enjoy the action here. Action coming to you live from Sanol Park Cricket Club. Hope you're enjoying the action wherever you are. The weekend away, it's a day to come back. Tomorrow, back to work. It has been a windy day in the east today. It's difficult to stream the second semi-final. Hope the wind will stabilize at this point so that we'll be able to give you valid pictures here. So the winner of this game will get 15,000 and the runners-up will get 7,000. It's a windy day in the EastRand, but we are trying our best to make sure we bring you this action live to your doorstep wherever you are. You may be at work, you may be at home, or you may be weekend away. It's a day to come back, unless if you've taken some leave. But action is happening here. The boys are out and about having some fun. Third day of electrifying cricket here. It's the final of the EastRand Challenge 2023. Tshwane Badgers taking on Team Key here. Tshwane Badgers from Pretoria and Team Key from Sandton. Unfortunate there for Jolly Brothers of the home team being knocked out in the semi-final. At 2:55 we have the final for the Plate home team in the final. Here for Beer in the final, taking on Gujarat Challengers. It's 4 of us down here. The score is 21. As usual, you can watch this action on our 2 platforms. You can watch it on our YouTube channel, Last Minute Sense T20 Cricket, and you can drop us some comments on our YouTube channel there. Let us know who you are watching for here. Who do you think will scoop the 15,000 cash prize? As said, the winners will walk away 15,000 richer, and the runners up 7,000 richer. The Plate finalists will get 3,000 rand. It's all happening here live from Zonal Park Cricket Club. Dot ball here, outclassing the batsman. Batsman can see he's panting here. They're releasing some pressure. It's a contest, bat versus ball. Every ball counts. It's only 100 balls here. Swing and miss. It's always fun to play teams from different regions. So we had 2 teams from Pretoria, Tshwane Badgers and Super Dads. Unfortunately, Super Dads knocked out yesterday. 2 teams from Johannesburg, Gujarat Challengers and Done. Both of them progressing to the semi-finals. So Done progressing to the semi-finals of the main cup. They've been knocked out this morning by Tshwane Badgers. The Gujarat Challengers will be playing in the final of Plate at 2:55, and then we've got Team Key all the way from LMS Sandton playing in the final here. Won their 3 group games, won the semi-final, now in final. Keeping the scoreboard ticking here. 140. Like I always say, is a good score to put on this deck. Defendable score. second by. They need those runs. On the Lacquer Drive, well fielded, good cricket all round here. It's an over, and that's 6 overs gone. The score is 28. So our winter season is finishing this coming weekend. We're having semis and finals for the winter season 2023, and the new season starts 15 October 2023. Registrations are still on, the closing on the 29th of September. So if you haven't signed up your team, it's time to do so. Sign up a team and be part of the fun. Shot to car corner, driven to car corner, just for a single. Power hitting here. Outfield is quick. Tshwane, the captain of Tshwane Vegas, was unhappy in the first game in the semi-final. Got bowled out. Oh, straight to the border. Good effort there by the bowler to stop that. Just getting a single there.
Ladies and gentlemen, looks like Team Key have got another stick, and we're now going to get into who's coming in now. Tshwane Robin is coming in. Charlie Dowling bowling a very good length. We'll see what he has for the new batsman. It's always very tricky when you have a new batsman coming into play. 30 runs for 1 after 6.4 overs. 1 ball left in the over. Charlie, there's a defensive stroke there from Tshwane there, just to get the 1, just to get off the mark. Alright, that's the over. We've got 31 for 1 after 7. Maybe I think the guys from Tshwane, was it Badgers? I think they probably want to get a little bit more out of the the overs that they have left right now. 31 for 7. 31 after 7 is not really a score that I think that we want to be at. Maybe they want to try to get moving, you know, after the good showing that they had against EastRand in the semi-finals. Right, Noel James coming around the wickets. Tricky coming around the wickets. Probably was trying to get the batsman to come a little bit forward to try and get a stumping, but unfortunately he didn't get it. Just another trickle for 1. You know, in this format of a game, you would think that you gotta get your eye in very, very early. So I think he's fine now. So I think from now on he needs to get moving. Shot going right there, right into the covers. Misfield there, coming back in. Oh, there you go. There. Just a good shot for 1. Nothing. Single there by Tshwane. I think he probably wants to get going now, given the amount of overs that have gone by. Shots just to the covers, nothing else, just for 1. Noel James is done. He's got his 4 overs, 27 runs. It's a good spell. I think he did very well. I think given what the Tshwane side have 38 runs after 8, they probably want to get more. Bowler coming in, Tristan, got a new ball, dot ball there coming in. That's, you know, you would think that under these circumstances the Tshwane side would want to get moving, but yeah, it's a bit tough. That's a wide ball. Shot. Right there. Carl coming back in. Good shot for 1. You know, these are the type of things that I'm pretty sure that the team key side will be looking at. You know, all the singles, anything dots, they'll get. Oh. Another top ball. Good work from the keeper there. the air. So one bounce there, ready to bounce. It's a good shot, but it's also just one run. Once again, right there, a bit square. It's good also for one. Very good over there for Tristan. Very good over. First over goes for 5 runs. Very, very economical. Once again, Team Key coming in with another good over that they can kind of bank into. You would think that Tshwane would probably now want to get going. 43 after 9 overs is not really where I think they want to be in terms of the caliber of the game right now. We're in the finals, they need to get going. New bowler into the attack, Jared Connell. Jared coming in. Looks like he's got a bit of a spin, which is great. It's a bit short. It's coming in right into the gap. The guys from Team Key, they have all the right stuff. They have the right goods in terms of getting into the gap and ensuring that the Tshwane side only have 1 run. Another short one. I think that looks dead in the middle. I would have given that myself. Oh, looks like the batsman is a bit confused in terms of where he wanted the ball to go. Unfortunately, it didn't bounce as much as he wanted it to bounce, and he's dead. That was probably going straight for the middle stump, and I don't think there's anything that he can say about that. No. Well done to Jared. Ball didn't bounce much. It was a short delivery. Probably got a little bit lucky in terms of that. Batsman not happy, of course, trying to talk to the umpire, but these things happen. Not a happy camper at all. Right, we've got Mario coming in. Mario, hopefully, he's going to be a little bit more eccentric, give us a little bit more runs, give us a little bit more excitement. 44 for 2 are the Tshwane Badgers, and they definitely need to get going now, as they're only going in at about 4 runs and over, which is really not ideal. Probably about 4.5 runs and over, which in this format of the game, you really need to get your game up and get it into about 6 or 7, probably a good defendable score. And in terms of the Team Key, in the semi-final game, they were able to get the score very, very quickly. So you would hope that Tshwane would be able to get a goal. All right, new batsman, Mario, Jared Bullingham. Dot balls are golden. Dot balls are golden in this form of the game, and got a new batsman coming in. Jared got himself a dot ball. Got 2 balls to come. It's a bit short. Got it away a little bit. Probably didn't get it as well as he would have liked to get in terms of the short delivery, but I run nonetheless. Short one. good over there by Jared. 1 wicket that he got for 3 runs. Once again, Team Key just keeps, bowling those very, very economical overs. Right, it's 10 overs now, 46 for 2. We're going to get a change, and we'll probably get a commentary change, in this Eastern Challenge, which is really, really great. Tournaments out here in the East, which is really great for kind of the area itself. This long heritage weekend, it's really, really great.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the EastRand Challenge. We have our final here. Tshwane Badgers. Knocks it to Nong. In there, mid-off. 64 for 2 after 12.2 overs. Tristan Bragan bowling after 2.3 overs. He's been hit for 13 runs, no wickets. Drops it back of a leg.
Third man running in to secure the ball. Nice and easy pick up over there. Looks like the batting team is in a bit of a struggle here from the good bowling from the team Key East.
I mean, you have to think 103 runs is their projected score, won't be enough in the end.
Team Key has a good batting house over there. They have a batsman, Matthew, who scored 3 50s in a row, not out. So batting is looking strong on their end. Coming to an over. Tristan conceding 15 in his 3. Going at 5 runs and over. Bringing spin into the attack. Cameron coming in, bowling his orthodox off spin over there. Batsman tried to switch hitting over there, first ball. That's got to cover over there. 2 runs. Yeah, 2 runs over there.
Sean Robin with 2 runs to cover. Cameron with some orthodox spin in the 14th over. It looks a little wide.
That's a wide.
But it's crazy.
Spin is seeming to bring the run rate down for the Tshwane team. Another wide and the conceding. Let's see, it looks like it's going to be 5 wide.
The outfield is pretty quick here. And 5 runs coming off that ball. Definitely runs that Tshwane Badgers can use after 14 overs. They're 79 for 2. The projected score is at 113 now. I mean, you'll find that with finals, the total score that a team gets tends to come down with the nerves and everything that's at stake.
Tristan coming back into the attack over here for the Team Key East Challenge.
Bowling is lost over.
Dot ball. Batsman trying to cut.
Dot balls are certainly golden in this form of cricket.
Definitely golden. And in this case, it is a nightmare for the batting team. Oh, the ball keeper running to stop that there. Only allowing it to be a single. Well done by the keeper.
The badges are going in ones and twos, and you know, ones and twos are definitely better than dot balls. But you certainly want
the boundary.
You certainly want the boundary.
An odd boundary and over is golden for the batting team. Restricting them to only singles is going to make it a bit tough to get a big total here to defend. Our batsman swinging in pressure over there. Stop ball.
Alright folks, we've got a commentary change. Mr. Sinot is back. The Tshwane Badgers are at 85 for 2 after 15. We've got a very nice shot there from Mario that went for 4 there down the leg side. But we've got Cameron coming in, bowling in a few leg spinners, or off spinners.
It's going to be close.
Right, that was
to hurry.
Clean pick up by Cameron, a short third man, bulleting it to the keeper, but still a bit too late over there. Batsman making up the ground. Easy single. Cameron bowling quite smart here, just darting the ball in.
Oh, there's a straight one going right there down the throat of the bowler. Oh, fielders there trying to be tricksy there in the boundary there, but you know, the batsmen are able to get 2 runs.
2 runs is good. 2 runs is good. You know, if you can't find boundaries, then you got to make sure that you're running hard, converting ones into twos.
Yeah, turning the ones into twos is definitely.
Oh, tricksy shot there. Tricksy one going all the way to the boundary there. You know, every now and again you're gonna get one of those shots. Very nice reverse sweep there by Mario.
Very good.
Going for 4, 92 for 2 after 50.4. You would hope that the Tshwane Badgers are gonna try and get at least to about 120, 130. You know, under these conditions.
And in the end, that was makes the difference. You know, you make a 2, and then you hit a 4. 6 balls of 2 runs.
Because another one there, extra cover. Maybe they're gonna go for 2. Are they gonna go for 2?
I feel very restricted to 1 run over there.
Looks like Tshwane was a bit tired there. He didn't want to take the 2, but it's fine. So we're gonna have 93 for 2 after 16. That's great. You know, they've kind of picked up the pace a little bit in terms of where they were previously, but you know, you kind of want to see the fact that within the next 4 overs, you want to probably see them getting about 40 runs. But you know, realistically, in terms of the way that Team Key is bowling, maybe they'll get about 30. So 120 is probably a good score for them. But maybe they want to look at around 130, 140, and 130, 140 is definitely defendable. Tristan coming back.
No, one thing that's key, Sinot, is that they're hitting into the wind, which is why you'll see a lot of paddle strokes trying to get the ball coming down over the wicket keeper, because that's where the wind is going, you know. If he's going to try hit the other direction, it's going to be into the wind, and it brings the fielders into play.
Absolutely.
But now it's pressure on the captain, bringing himself onto ball over here. Trying to restrict him to a lower total over there.
Another reverse sweep there. It's going to go over him. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's going right there for 4. So unfortunate there for Charlie there in the field. But I'm sure for the Tshwane Badgers, they are 99 for 2, and they'll be looking to get into that 100 mark for them to look into getting closer and closer to the 130, 140.
Tshwane Robin on 41 after 23 balls. He really is batting at a strike rate that's much better than what his team is going at right now.
So for me, Selepe, I don't think you got to have a bowler like Austin coming in to bowl his first over in the 16th over. It's not really ideal, but sometimes, there you go. There you go. Right in the middle. I think it's coming back.
That was good fielding down there. Only
great field. You would have wanted to see that was in the gap, but you were hoping that it was going to go over the boundary, but it didn't get there. 2 runs is fine.
Certainly into the wind.
Yeah, 100 up.
Certainly.
It's 100 up for the Tshwane Badgers, which is really great for them. Right into extra cover once again.
They're thinking about 2. They decide against it.
They should take the 2. Depending in terms of what they're trying to do, I would take the 2 in terms of those situations. But we in the EastRand, and
but looking at
just looking at the type of caliber of batsmen, maybe they're not really kind of have the athletic ability to run 2s.
But 2s are certainly golden, as you're saying, Sarah, because 2 runs a ball surely goes at 10 runs and over, and the Badgers will increase their score by quite a few here. So the projected score being 121 at the moment, could look to be at least 121. 130, 140.
Is 121 runs enough to win yourselves a championship?
Look, on this field, we've obviously been privy in terms of playing on this pitch, and it's really one of those score lines that you really want to get into. So, you've got Tshwane Robin, he's already on 44. He might, when he gets to 50, obviously it's going to be really difficult for the team to try and put somebody else onto the batting lineup and get the runs. But another 2 is coming in here. Wicketkeeper coming all the way down to the boundary. They definitely did not have a fine leg recovery there for them, so they are able to get 2 runs. Is it 3 runs? Might have been 2.
Yes, 2.
Yeah. I think they could have gotten a 3 on that one, but it's very strenuous circumstances that they're batting under and the conditions. So they're just trying as much as they can to put some runs on the board. 106 after 17.1. Tshwane Badgers really trying as much as they can to ensure that they get the runs on the board.
Cyril, if I may ask, what are you looking at the final score? How much do you think Tshwane Badgers are going to get?
Cameron, they're coming in with his off spinner there, but he's really gone for a few runs there. It's his 3rd over. He's already gone for 23, so I'm pretty sure he's trying to see if he can get a wicket there off this over. Pulled very nicely there by Tshwane for 4. So 1 bounce 4. Tshwane gets his tally from 44 to 48. Great shot.
I know retirement when I see one, sir.
Look, Tshwane needs to definitely retire. Hopefully he can be able to put the Tshwane Badgers in a position where they can be able to defend. And Team Key has already beaten them in the first game, in the pool games. So they'll probably definitely want to look at having a revenge game against them. Another reverse sweep. Okay. Oh, misfield there. Misfield. Right.
I think that was smart by him too, because the 2 was certainly on, but if they took the 2, then he would have had to retire. But now he's on 49 and he gets to retire having the last say on 49. You know, he might get a boundary.
In the air. Is that coming? In
Safe.
no man's land. They might get 2. No, they're going to get 1. That's fine. All right, Sean Robin now facing now to get his 50. Oh, it's actually the end of the over. 112 after 2 after 18. 2 overs to go. Let's see in terms of whether Tshwane Badgers are able to get to that 125, 130 mark, which I think if they get there, they'll definitely be able to defend the score.
140 is good.
140 would be great for them. 140 would be definitely great for them, but you know, you never know. This is cricket and anything can happen. 49, Sean is on 49, Mario's on 25 after 23. We'll see how they go.
There's a lot of trickery happening over here. You know,
Like-
a little reverse pedal over the wicket keeper. The ball goes down and it's 2 runs. You gotta
Runs
appreciate
going
the
towards Mario over
innovative creativity coming from the batsman over there.
Certainly putting the captain under pressure with his bowling over here. Going for 12 after 1.1. Oh, tried going
Alright,
over the leg
try
side.
to do it again. Try to do it again.
This
Didn't
time
work.
they only get a bye.
I mean, they're trying to hit over the wicket keeper solely because of the fact that the wind is blowing this way. If they try to hit the ball anywhere else, it's going to be caught up in the wind and it might be a bad idea.
Sean Robin on 49, looking
Oh,
to go for
going
the big
against
hit.
right,
Going for the big hit.
Oh,
And it goes all the way to the boundary. Oh, no, it
that
doesn't.
was
He comes back. So
such
he
good
only gets
fielding
1.
over
He gets his 50. He retires. You know, you would have liked to see him probably go out on a boundary, but unfortunately, he gets his 50 off 29 balls. Very good knock by Sean Robin. You know, puts his team in a very, very good position in terms of where they want to be. And at 116 for 2 after 18.3, they now are going to be in a position where they can try and defend the score just like they did in the semi-finals against Steel Dun. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Tshwane Badgers just coming in at 127 now for 2. There's 3 balls left in the last over.
They're definitely pushing to get closer to that 140 mark to defend against the team key.
Oh, Sheila Basson just going straight for the heave and missing everything. You know, we've got 1 ball to go. But I think at 127 they've done very, very well in terms of where they were, in terms of being able to defend this. They put themselves in a very good position. Sheila Basson going there just for 1. That's alright. That's the end of the innings for Tshwane Badgers. 128 for 2. You know, I'm pretty sure they would have liked to be in a much better position, but 128 is definitely a scoreline that is defendable. Team Key need to go at more than 6 runs and over to be able to get this. Good innings, and we'll see you folks. Alright folks, Mr. C Note back here again, and not alone this time around. I've got a colleague of mine. Oh my goodness, he knows the game like nobody's business. I've got Tshwane Madonda here with me, and he's gonna be definitely giving you some good analysis in terms of how Team Key is about to get the runs that they require to win the game. Sbo, over to you.
Yeah, thank you there, C-Note. Hello, folks. CP, what a wonderful day here. We've got a nice medium pace bowler. He's putting it in the right spots. Great dot there. We'll see how this team can make these runs.
Right, so folks, as I said, the required right now is 101 of 75 balls. Team Key 28 for 1 after 5. They're also struggling, just similar in terms of how the Tshwane Badgers were also struggling, but they're probably going to be able to get this in terms of 20 out of 5, 1 after 5. Sheila Basson there, bowling there. It's going to be one of those innings where it's probably going to go down to the wire. I've been taking the camera when this is what you must say. Good today.
Yeah, look, they need 99 runs of 73 balls. Charlie and Matthew better get going. They better get going. They need to start making runs. We need the boundaries everywhere. We need boundaries. We need boundaries. Okay.
Right, as you heard, folks, Spore saying that we need boundaries, and it's quite a big field that we're dealing with right now, and boundaries are very hard to come by. But every now and again, you're gonna get that bad ball that I think Team Q will be able to put away. But right now they're 30 for 1. We in the middle of the 6th over, I think right now. Sheila Basson trying to ensure that Team Key are kind of kept at bay.
Yeah, we'll take those runs, but Sheila Basson is also just a medium pace, very slow as well, so they should be able to pick him up. If they're good enough batsmen, they should be able to pick him up. I understand the wind is going on. There's a very strong wind that's going across the field, but they really must pick him up.
Right, that's Sheila Basson there coming in there, and Charlie just trickling it down to third man, which is just for a single, and 34 for 1 after 6. You probably would think that Team Key are just trying to play a little bit safe.
He needs to be more aggressive. They need to be more aggressive. That's right, C-Notes. They need to be more aggressive. It's a beautiful day here in the east side of Johannesburg. Like I said, there's a very firm crossfield wind blowing. Let's see what Rickers can do. That's a good ball. That's a good ball. Charlie just not reading it, but also just not. He's not showing impetus for me. He's not showing impetus. Let's see what Rickers can do. Better ball. Oh yes, more intent there. The catch is on, and it drops him. All dropped. That's a crucial drop there. Crucial drop. Charlie definitely showing more impetus there. Fielding not so great. Let's see if Rickers can do it again. Matthew looking nice and aggressive there. I like it. Feeling just like Sino said, it is quite a big field. But I'm sure they can make these runs that they need. If you're going for the win, you must go for the kill. Matthew's body language has changed. It does seem like he's looking to be more aggressive. It does look like it. Let's see what they can do. They need 91 of 66 balls. Ooh. That's going down leg there, Rickers. Just flipped over his pads. The run was not on, definitely. The run definitely was not on. Let's go. All right. C-Note, maybe you can have a few words here. Let's hear what you have to say about this game.
All right, folks. C-Note back here. 39 for 1 after 7. Charlie Dowling going in at 17 after 17 balls. Probably would like to be a little bit more aggressive. Matthew also 16 after 15. But look, they only chase. Yeah.
Keep working, your lads, keep working.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, C-Note is back here again. Technical issues are things that happen, and we just had a bit of technical issues, but we are back online. We apologize for the break in transmission.
Our technicians were working on it.
But we got Team Key at 85 for 2 after 15.4, and they're chasing. They need 43 of 21 balls. So it's a bit of a tough ask. It's a tall ask. Yeah. Well, if the keeper is doing the things that he's done, then it's really kind of helping the Team Key team and safety on the run out.
Direct
Right.
from.
So Sean Robin, 0, 4 overs, 21. He's done a spell. 4 overs left in the innings, and Team Key need 41 runs off 20 balls. It's a tough ask, but depending on who they have, Matthew Ford, Cameron Carrots, maybe they're going to be the guys that are going to get them over the line. We don't know, but we'll see what they go. Bo, what do you think?
I think the bowlers are keeping it tidy. Batsmen not so aggressive. But cricket is always going to be a game of ifs and buts, and who wants it more at the end of the day? That's it. Fielding very deep. They're all fielding very deep. They're asking the batsman the question: do you want this or not? They're happy to give him the ones and the twos. And he's going hard, He's got it through the gap. He's got it through there. 4 runs. That's good shots. That's a good shot. He's found the gap there. That's a great shot.
Great shot there by Team Keys. We're going to have Austin here, the captain of the team.
Will you call Majid?
No.
I'm adding next guys.
Right, we were trying to get one of the guys from Team Key East to just kind of give us a little bit of an insight in terms of what strategy that Majid is here. Well, Majid is here. Majid, come get closer. You guys are 92 for 2 after 16.
That's a shot. That's 6 runs.
Matthew Ford.
That is 6 runs.
6 runs there by Matthew Ford, and it gets them a little bit closer. 31 of 18 balls. Majid, now you are. Earlier on, it was a bit tough in terms of how the team was going. How do you feel in terms of your chances now? Sitting at 98 for 2.
Required 31 balls.
You require 31 of 18.
18.
What kind of strategy do you think in terms of your team that you guys are looking at the moment?
I think so far, what we want to do is just it's in the twos and running ahead, and when the bad balls come, we capitalize on them. I feel like that will give us a chance to
I'm just going to ask.
Right. In terms of got Matthew Ford, obviously he's on 48. I think he's on 50 now. So it's 51. So do you have the right caliber of batsmen to come in to ensure that they carry on the momentum that Matthew has put forward?
Yes, absolutely. Our captain is going in now, Austin. He's also a pretty good top order batsman, and he's also someone who can strike at 100 and also has 200 as well. So I feel like with the 2 guys we have in there now, it should be an easy win for us.
All right. Well, folks, you heard it from Majid. 100 for 2, 100 up for Team Key. After 16.3 overs, Matthew Ford there has retired on 50 with a massive 6 that he hit, and then had 2 runs that he hit. So now we're going to give Austin Brogan, who is the captain of the Team Key Challenge, Team Key East Challenge team, and hopefully he'll be able to put in a captain's knock to ensure that they get the Team Key team over the line. And small, 29 of 17 balls is still a tall order, given the number of balls that are left. And do you think they're going to do it?
Look, Majid has told us here verbatim, it should be an easy win for us. Those were his words. That's a good two for them, team.
You would think that maybe he could have attacked the ball a little bit better to prevent the two. But, you know, the outfield here is very, very quickly, and you don't understand. You don't want to give away the 4. And you know, and just
like I said, they're feeling very deep. Oh!
Hit the ground. That's one of those bump balls, and kind of looked like he took the catch, but
Really did.
great feeling there from Nico. Great stuff. And now we're looking at 102 after 2 and 17, and they need 27 runs off 15 balls. 3 overs left, folks. 3 overs left. 3 overs left.
Ooh, this is tight. Yeah, 27 of 15. They can do it if they show impetus. They can do it. That's wide.
Nishan is coming into the attack for the 80th over. Did very well in the semi-finals against Siltan, and you know, clearly he's one of those guys that they've identified as a death bowler. And right now, with 3 overs left, they're definitely looking at him. Hopefully, he puts the same performance he did against Siltan in semi-finals.
Bam! He's found the gap. Oh, that's fielding. Good fielding there. Good fielding, just saving the 4 runs, saving Team Key from edging on closer to a good performance. Edging on closer. Let's see if the bowling can be tighter. Fielding there from Nishan. Only letting the one go from that ball. Only letting the one.
You know that Nishan has got the wide, which is obviously giving an extra ball, but that 2 runs probably hurt him a little bit. But obviously, we want to get the 1 and the dot balls, and I think he's doing very, very well. Hopefully, he'll be able to ensure that you know, with 3 balls left in the spell, that he can ensure that the badges are within reach. The pad there, it's a leg by. It's a one run, and that's really, really great for the badges. And I think Nishan is going to try and do something similar. It becomes tricky though when it's a right-hand batsman and a left-hand batsman, but hopefully he'll be able to adjust accordingly.
Because what's the run rate now, Sinot? The run rate is about 12 now, 12 and over. Very attacking cricket, very attacking. But there's a fielder in there, good fielding. He's really just picked out that fielder. Oh. Nicely played off his pads there.
Right, folks, and that's the end of Nishan's spell. He's only on 3 overs, so I would think that the Badgers would want him to also bowl the last over, and they're right now sitting on 20 of 10 balls. So he's definitely going to be the guy that they earmarked, just like he did in the earlier game against Tiltan, where he bowled in the death. So they're probably looking at him also to bowl at the death. It's going to be one of those games, ladies and gentlemen. We are now sitting at 20 of 10 balls.
Going down
2
to the
overs to
wire.
go. It's going down to the wire.
Let's go down to the wire.
You've got Nico Pressler back in the lineup. He bowls those very nice, slow deliveries that sometimes you're not really quite sure in terms of what he does. And we'll see in terms of whether those things work.
Very soft appeal there by Nico Pressler. Soft appeal. really was not convincing.
That's 2 runs there, too long on. Game is looking very tense.
Dance up.
17 of 8 required. This one's gonna be a nail biter. Big to Carl corner. Fielding is clean. Good strong throw in. 16 of 7 balls. I feel like they need a boundary here to make it easy off the last 5.
What happened there? What happened there? It's a run as possible. Oh, and he misses it. Oh, he misses it.
Give me that tender.
That really was a good chance for a run out there, and he's just missed the stumps completely. Some confusion on the pitch between the batsmen. Not really sure what the idea was. 14 runs required of 6 balls.
Your thoughts, please.
Oh, and he's bowled him! And he's bowled him! He's gone!
That's him gone.
The ball just moving slightly inward, and it's just from the cap. He's from the cap, and the captain demises. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, this is terrible. Okay. Noel James is coming on. Let's see what Noel can do. See, note, in light of what's happened just now, in light of this commotion, what are your thoughts? What are you thinking?
Well, what I can tell you is that the Badgers have been in a similar situation in the semi-final against Steel Dun. You know, they were also bowling against Steel Dun, and they kind of needed the same amount of runs and the same amount of balls. And given Nishan's ability, and I think he's going to be put in the death like he did against Steel Dun, and he did a very, very good job against Steel Dun. And I think the Badgers definitely trust him in terms of his ability to bowl. But in terms of Team Key, I think they have the capabilities and they have the personnel to be able to at least get 2 boundaries out of this over. If they get 2 boundaries, whether it's 2 4s, whether it's a 6 and a 4, anything, whether it's 2 6s, I think they definitely have a capability to do it. But it remains to be seen in terms of how Nishan bowls. Because see on the first ball.
Is that a boundary?
Oh, yeah.
Is that a boundary?
Next it then,
Is that a boundary?
I don't think it's gonna go all the way. The wind is coming on our side.
Across the field, yeah.
yeah.
Across the field.
So it's definitely gonna be able to. That's 2 runs. Putting them in. It puts them in a very good position because now they need 11 or 4 balls. So, and if that happens, you know, in this format of the game, there's a thing called a home run. So if you hit a 6 of the last ball, then you get double the run. So
Did you know that? Did you know that?
I only learned this a couple of weeks ago, but that's what it is. So they'll be able to, but I don't think Nishan is going to allow that. So let's hear what he has to offer.
Look, Sinot, I'm not a betting man because betting is a sin, but who's your money on here?
Well, I would think based on what Nishan did against Tiltan, I think he'll do a good job. I mean,
He'll keep it tidy.
He'll keep it tidy. You know, then my team key will definitely get their tools, but we need a boundary in this over.
Absolutely.
They need a boundary in this over.
Absolutely.
A boundary is very, very crucial. Whether Nishan will be able to give it to them or not, that remains to be seen.
Absolutely.
Oh!
It's the catch on. That's 6 runs. That's 6 runs. That's the boundary we've been talking about, C-Notes. That's the boundary we've been talking about. They've knocked it down now. Only 3 required of 2 balls. Can it be done? Does Nishan have the grit? Does he have?
What would you do? What would you do, Sbo, in this situation? Would you take a 1 or would you go for the boundary?
I'm going for the Yoka if I'm the bowler. Field in.
Right. Are we gonna see a super over here, Sbo? Are we gonna see a super over?
This is possible.
Are we gonna see a super over?
With 2 balls required, with 2 runs required of 1 ball, it's a great possibility.
This is what champion staffs are made of. The EastRand Challenge is bringing
Wow.
this type of cricket in the East. 2 runs of 1 ball in the final. Oh, main cup. This is what we are here for. Oh,
Nishan versus Cameron.
Oh,
The battle is on.
oh, he goes for 1.
Let's go for 1.
He's going for 2.
What is it doing?
Oh!
For the win!
They get 2!
For the win! For the win! For the win!
They get 2!
Would you ever believe it? Would you ever believe it?
Challenge. Team Key wins the EastRand Challenge with in the last delivery.
It was such a goal at some stage. It was such a goal at some stage. But they've clawed their way back. And they are victorious. Victorious.
No. Shame you.
Thank you, folks. That's the game.